Yo guys, how's it going? Papa Zcon here, bringing you a brand new COD mobile video. We are in a new season, so as a custom, in this video I'll be doing the top 5 assault rifles in season 2 of Call of Duty Mobile. Now do remember that this is my opinion, but I do try to put some logic to it. So at the end, if you think that a gun actually deserves to be on this list or deserves to be higher, feel free to say it in the comments. At number 5, I have the FR556, and I know that a lot of people might disagree with this, but just hear me out. Even though this is a 4-shot kill, it does do 30 damage to the body, 25 to the limbs, but the rate of fire for the FAMAS is just so fast that even when I did the video on it, I basically considered it a SMG instead of a AR. And how good it actually does depends on how you are using it. I like to use it as a SMG, so it does pretty good at close range and mid range. Unfortunately, you won't win a lot of fights long range because of the recoil, and after you use like half of the bullets in the mag, then it will have a uncontrollable recoil, so you have to be really accurate with it. And this is my class for the FAMAS. As you can see, it is a silence class. I'm using the monolithic suppressor, the YKM combat stock, extended mag A, strike foregrip, and the OWC laser. As I said, this has a pretty decent ADS time. The recoil, as I said, is what it is for this gun, so you have to kill your opponent as fast as possible with the first shots out. At number 4, I have sitting the LK24 and the KN44, and I do believe that this is not only one of the most balanced assault rifles in the game, but one of the most balanced guns overall in the game right now. And I do believe that if COD Mobile decides to fix this 3-tap nonsense, then the LK24 would definitely get used a lot more. It is your typical 4-shot assault rifle, but it is very versatile, and you can win most gunfights in like almost any situation. At 5 to 30 meters, it is a 4-tap kill, doing 31 damage to headshot and doing 26 damage to the body and anywhere on the limbs. And anything over 40 meters is a 5-shot kill, with it doing 24 damage at headshot and 20 damage to the body and limbs. Here is the class I made for this. So I am using the monolithic suppressor, red dot, no stock, OWC laser, and the 40 round extended mag. And this is pretty all-rounded, as I said, and pretty versatile. Now rightfully the KN44 had to be here with the LKME. They're basically the same guns. They both do the same exact damage, but because of their different advantages and downfalls, I would say that they are equal in my opinion. So for example, while the LK will do a lot better at range, the KN44's recoil is a lot easier to control. And here is my KN44 loadout. I'm using the MIP light flash guard, no stock, OWC laser, the 38 round extended mag, and I'm also using granulated grip tape. So I did center this build around a fast ADS time as well as a high accuracy as it relates to ADS bullet spread. At number 3, we have the ASM-10, and yes, we are now in the 3 taps. Now, since the ASM-10 got nerfed last season, I'm barely seeing it used in ranked. And to make matters worse, COD Mobile actually decided to increase the flinch on the no stock attachment this season. Now, even though this is a 3-tap gun, it's not as OP as it once was, because as the range increases, the recoil is very hard to control. So either way, you'll barely get any shots on target. So at a very close range, let's say 5 to 10 meters, this will be pretty OP again because it's a 3-shot, and it will do 40 damage headshot and 34 damage to body and limbs. Now this here is my ASM-10 class. So as you can see, I am using the MIP light barrel, no stock. I'm also using the OWC laser, the 33 round extended mag, and I'm also using the granulated grip tape. And this is pretty ideal for ADS time, and the accuracy in terms of ADS bullet spread is also pretty good, so you can feel free to try it out. At number 2, we have the DR8, and this should be no surprise because ever since the DR8 has been released, it has been just so consistent, and COD Mobile never decided to do anything about it. And I don't even think I need to go in depth on why this is here because we all know how OP the DR8 is. And in season 2, COD Mobile actually buffed the no stock attachment for this, making the ADS time faster and reducing the flinch when you're being shot at, so it's just pretty OP. I don't want to take anything from it because it is pretty OP and it does do really high damage. At close range, this thing does 38 damage to headshots and the chest region, and 32 damage to the chest area. At mid range, it does 33 damage to the head and chest region, and 28 to the limbs. And at long range, it does 28 damage to the chest and 24 damage to the limbs. And at long distances, you probably won't be getting any headshots, so I don't think it's very wise going for them. So it is pretty good at close and mid range, but a certain gun does dominate it when it comes onto the long distances. So even though this has the highest damage right now at close range, I still had to put it at second place. So this here is my main DRH class, and it is my same class because I just see no need to change it. For the barrel, I'm using the OWC Ranger. I'm also using no stock. For the laser, I'm using the OWC laser. I'm also using the 30 round OTM mag, and I'm also using the granulated grip tape. So quick disclaimer before we go to number 1. I am aware that the AS-Val is the newest assault rifle to be released in the game. However, I will be making a specific video for the AS-Val, and that should be out tomorrow. I haven't done enough research on the AS-Val, so I don't know if it's OP, if it's average, or if it's a terrible gun. I was only using it in the test servers, and the AS-Val can be used in 2 ways, so it's gonna be a bit complicated for me to put it in this video. So if you want to see the video for the AS-Val tomorrow, be sure you are subscribed with the bell on, and let's continue right into the video. And finally, at number 1, we have the undisputed 3-tap Man O' War. And again, obviously this should be no surprise to you guys because the Man O' War is just so OP right now. Even the biggest noob could go on a crazy kill streak using the Man O' War. It's just so noob friendly, and I think the reason why COD Mobile is actually not doing anything about the Man O' War is because they want, you know, players that are not so good to reach legendary a lot easier. It is just very OP, and I actually did think that they would give it a nerf this season, but it seems not. And what I believe sets the Man O' War apart from the DRH is the consistency in terms of recoil control, and the Man O' War also does a lot better at range than the DRH. So let me just put what I'm saying here into context. This thing 3 shots anywhere on the body at close and mid range, because between 5 to 30 meters it does 37 damage headshot and 34 damage to the body region and limbs. So it doesn't really matter where your shots land, you will get a 3 shot regardless. And this here is my go-to Man O' War class. So I'm using the RTC huge suppressor, which basically makes it what it is. I'm also using the MIP light barrel, the 30 round extended mag, strike foregrip, and OWC laser. So guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, ensure it's on all and not personalized. My next aim is 15,000 subscribers, and I want to see how fast we can reach there. And also hit a like on this video if you did make it this far, because why not? And I'll see you guys tomorrow.